It's been all-weather turf. Back to the all-weather for race number 3 at Sha Tin. It is the Mongkok Handicap. Place to go for a goldfish or a pet. Class 4 over the 1200 metres. If you win race number 3, you can go buy yourself something. 8 trigrams, carries £1 less on his easy all-weather debut. That's with the £10 claim for Jerry Chow. Fortune Happiness is a 3-time track and distance winner. That's been all 3 career wins too. Club Lad has had 4 trials. Alexi Bedell for Richard Gibson. He's worn blinkers in his last 2 and sports them here. Star Present, 2 trials since joining the David Hayes stable. Hood Pacifiers and the tongue tie all come off. Viva Mama, visor and tongue tie on. And Star Superior is a trial winner. He went through to lead in that, but he's up £6 on that second to Thou Shall Sing. Super Alliances, Tom, he's been up at Chungfa.
Yes, he has been, and he'll be just off the pace. Super Alliance is about midfield. 8 trigrams and Viva Mama likely to be the top 2. Dylan Moe on Viva Mama. You've got Star Present, who's from a new stable of David Hayes, the 4-year-old filly or mare, whichever hemisphere you're from. Fortune Happiness there. Lucky Puzzle could be the one that's caught a little wide. Club Lad, I think, won't be really anywhere in the hunt early, and the other one that's had limited starts, Can't Touch This, was at the rear in his most recent start, his one and only start.
Super Alliances, he put him on the all-weather and he immediately won and then backed it up with a nice run. He works well on the surface and you can see he's going nicely up here in Chungfa and moves comfortably here, and he should get a nice run from barrier number 5. Star Present, as you mentioned, the filly or mare, gear changes coming off the tongue tie, pacifiers and hood, going back to the natural state is the mare. And look, I think she's improved a lot in the off-season now with David Hayes. Here's Lucky Puzzle. He goes nicely here. Looks a little bit warm, but look, his work's been pretty good leading into it. So he's quite forward for a good fresh-up run, is Lucky Puzzle.
They combined with Moneymore, did Keith Young and David Hayes to win their first outing together last Sunday. They'll combine here with Star Present. Tom, she's had 2 trials, ran 4th behind Poised to Strike, and this one she beats Super Kin, who we get to see go around in race 1. Yeah,
he does. Hood off, pacifier off, tongue tie off. David Hayes, Keith Young. There was nothing wrong with this trial, I thought. Led and looked to travel nicely throughout. So I thought certainly has come on, was formerly with Benno Young and went round at over 100 to 1 first up and did very little. But I've included, or haven't included her in fact, but there was nothing wrong with the trial. I'd just be happy to watch her first up here.
Put her in front on the 4th line because there is a lot of improvement in her, and you know, I think she's going to run pretty well, especially on the surface.
Paul, little wrong with any form behind Thou Shall Sing on the all-weather. Star Superior ran second to him, beaten neck last time in July. This is his trial and it was pretty sharp.
Yeah, again, another one who's just drawn a little bit awkward in barrier number 8, but this is a surface all right. He does like it on the surface, and the trial was okay.
He's getting on in years now. Now an 8-year-old Star Superior, but Karis Teaton has had success on him in the past. Just the one placing first up, so just maybe he needs a run or 2 because he has performed second up in the past, Star Superior.
On the 5th of July, 3 of them clashed on the all-weather. They will again here, Tom. We've got 8 trigrams who won the race, Fortune Happiness and Super Alliances. What are you taking out of this replay?
I think they can run the Quinella, 8 trigrams and Fortune Happiness, or the forecast. I went with 8 trigrams. It was well rated last time out, and I think with the weight gets his chance here again. Carried 1-2-4 to victory last time. It carries 1-2-3. Compared to the 130 pounds that Fortune Happiness has to carry, he just looked a little anchored there over the final stages. So be happy to take a chance here with 8 trigrams to beat Fortune Happiness this time round, Paul. He's had 1 trial at 8 trigrams, and that was in behind Excellent Proposal.
Yeah, I agree. I've got those too, but I just got them the other way round.
Okay, top 4 then, Paul.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Fortune Happiness. He does go well fresh, and that's the key. I've liked his work leading into it. Did win 3 in a row at the start of the last season. 8 trigrams with the apprentice claim looks really, really well. But I thought with barrier 3 versus barrier 9, that just swayed it for me. Super Alliances in for 3rd. He likes the surface, and we'll give the filly a chance, or the mare in there for 4th. 2-1-3-6.
1-2-3 for me, and then I threw in Lucky Puzzle to add some value, but decided to go with the 1-horse 8 trigrams. He also goes well fresh, winning a 2nd placing from his 4 outings. David Hall, his stable's got off to a good start. Fortune Happiness and Super Alliances won on a wet slow track last season, was finally able to get a win on the board. The other one I included was Lucky Puzzle because I thought he seemed to travel quite well in his recent barrier trial, so maybe he's come on. Unplaced from 9, he's in the market at nearly 20 to 1 for some value, so 1, 2, 3 and 8.
Derek Long rides for me Choi on Lucky Puzzle, the 4th of Tom's selections in race number 3.